All right. Welcome to another
You're under
episode of the Hoodie
surveillance.
and the Headband podcast show. We are back. NBA season is in full swing. It's your boy Bryce. I'm joined by no other than my brother,
Tariq.
Tariq. Midweek, we got NBA hoops. Finally, man. Finally, we got NBA hoops. How are you feeling as opening night kicks off? Well, open night was last night, but open night for everybody else in the league kicks off tonight.
Yeah, this really my opening night for real. It's the first
Mm-hmm.
time I get to put the 4 box on for the season. Right
Mm-hmm.
now I got Miami, Orlando. Shout out to the guys. I got Boston and Philly. Why the fuck is Kelly Oubre here red? Don't know. Nets Hornets. That'll be the first game off when the Pelicans and the Grizzlies start playing. And
Damn.
then Raptors Hawks. I'm just saying. It's John
That was
Zion. And I'm,
unnecessary.
I'm
Like
definitely
I
not taking
knew
my boys
that.
off.
Or you told me
I'm
that
not
before we
taking off
started.
Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brown, and I'm definitely not taking off Jalen Johnson, Trey Young, and Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and all them. Yeah, nah. Sorry, LaMelo. I mean, out of all them players, out of the whole team, the guys that I want to see, it's really what LaMelo, and they might stop there. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna watch them though. I'm gonna watch them because then I can't say that I don't want to watch them, or I can't say like there's nothing that I would want to watch and then turn around and just not watch them at all. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta watch to be like, see, this is why I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But no disrespect to the Nets at all. No disrespect to the Hornets either. It's just, it's a lot of teams playing tonight. You gotta choose. You know? Well, on a different night, if the Hornets playing somebody else, and the Nets playing
It's
somebody
what
else,
12 games on
they'll
the
stay on
night.
the 4 box. They play the Heat, they
Listen,
stay on.
I don't even think that's a priority on my 4 box. Like, if I'm being real, love my team, but yeah,
Hey, I was gonna say the Heat cooking, but now imagine them had a little run. So it's only a 1 point game. I ain't too mad though. Wait, is that? Oh, that's Anthony Black. See, these dudes be changing their hair so much. I can't be telling who they are from far away,
Wow, word.
especially with the 4 box.
Uh huh.
What's up?
Oh, you can't tell players apart, huh?
In a 4 box, when I'm sitting this far away from my TV, yes. I don't
Okay.
have a big ass TV.
Okay.
Now, it'd be somebody that be watching on the big ass TV talking about, oh, is that Jewel Lloyd or is that Chelsea Gray? All right,
No, I
don't play
don't
with
be
me.
watching on my big TV when I say that.
Line
I just see
up.
I just see dreads in a bunch sometimes in a black jersey or a white jersey. I be looking fast.
You worse than them. You know what I mean by them.
Mm-hmm.
But to
Know
answer
exactly what
to
you
answer
mean
Bryce's
by
question,
them.
if you guys couldn't tell, I'm super excited about the NBA season being back. Got my 4 box on. Hey, I'm locked in to everything. I mean, I'm locked in all season, but I'm locked in until about November 3rd, and I'll be double locked in to a few different things. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all know how I do. How about you, bro?
I'm straight. I'm cool, chilling. Oh my lord. Oh man, I just saw a tweet that I just related to, trying to show out. But um, where we at with it? Nets basketball is back. NBA basketball is back. Um, I'm just glad for the season to be back, bro. Like I have something to watch on TV every night, every night, and it's great. We started with a bang on NBC last night with the Houston Rockets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Very great to see that the first game back on NBC was a classic. Really, both games really delivered, in my opinion. But I mean, my bias is there because I'm a hoops guy. But nevertheless, the product is always great. Shout out to the NBC team because I mean I feel like they changing um they're changing the discourse for hoops, or it's helping the discourse for hoops because you got to think about it. It's being broadcasted not just on Peacock. This is a misunderstanding that a lot of people have. It's not being broadcast just on Peacock. It's broadcast on NBC and Peacock, right? Or Peacock courtesy of NBC. Which I mean, some nights there'll be games strictly on Peacock. I think those the Monday games are gonna be strictly on Peacock, but I think the Sunday and the Tuesday games are gonna be on NBC. So that's great. That's more reach. You get that. You get NBC at your grandma's house on the antenna. All right. The reach, the availability is there. So if anything, more people are able to watch the game than before because not everybody had TNT. So there's that. Two, the talent that's on there. You got Maria Taylor. You got Mello, Jamal Crawford, um, Reggie Miller, Noah Eagle, Grant Hill. You got an all-star
Mike
squad.
Tirico.
We got Mike Tirico back calling NBA games.
He sounded excited as hell last night too. I can't lie.
Right.
He sounded dumb excited to call some NBA games because that's what I really knew him for. I knew him more for NBA games than NFL,
Yeah,
and then
because
obviously,
when did he make the switch to NBC? Like it was early 2010s.
like,
It
nah. That was like it was like
no,
late 2010s
really?
because Al Michaels went to Prime only like 3 years ago. It was
I feel
Mike. It
like
was
Mike Tirico's been on NBC for a minute now, calling Sunday Night Football, at least since 2015.
nah. Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth been doing that shit up until Prime
Mm.
because Prime is Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels.
Well,
Al
that
Michaels is
that
like
might
Joe
so
Buck and Troy
so.
Aikman.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. You remember the whole thing that came out where like Mike Tirico didn't claim himself as black,
I thought
and
that was Sage too.
I mean, hey, her too. But Mike Tirico considers himself to be Italian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Former from 97 to 06, service lead announcer for PGA. From 06 to 2015, played for Monday Night
With the
Football.
pass,
Um,
swing it. Swing it on. Is that Tyler Kolek?
okay, so he was with ESPN until 2016.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and he started with NBC Sports 2016 till now, so almost 10 years. But yeah, great
Yeah,
presentation. Great to hear round
he
ball
did.
rap
He does
again.
more like he did more like Olympics type of
Yeah.
stuff
Yep.
than like Sunday Night Football.
Yep.
Like if there was multiple games on Peacock, like playoff time, then he would get one of those games. Or if Al Michaels was doing something else, then like there was a certain point where Mike Tirico got like 2 or 3 games a year,
Yeah.
but for the most part, it was Al Michaels. And then once Al Michaels left, it was like, all right, Mike Tirico. But like
I
the
mean, he was
last
still in the
two
studio though
Olympics,
for like
it's been Mike Tirico.
what was it?
Like
He was in the studio
running
for
the
like the post game shows and stuff.
yeah, he was.
I'm about to
He
say, I know
was
they
because it
ain't
was
burying
him.
Mike Tirico just to be
It
like
was him,
not
Tony
be a
Dungy, and
sometime
Ronnie
guest. Yeah.
Harrison,
Yup. Yeah. But
and
no,
then they brought in
love the
Jason Garrett.
NBC broadcast. Looking forward to the Prime broadcast later this week with Taylor Ricks, Dirt, and Whiskey Blake Griffin. So
They might go out there too now.
Candace, yeah, it's I don't want to say funny,
Both
but
of them.
it's interesting to see, huh?
You said Candace,
Yeah, she's on Prime.
so it's D Wade, right?
I think. I'm not certain.
Maybe he with NBC.
I'm not 100. I don't think he's with NBC yet. So I think he is with Prime. Yeah, but I don't know. He was with NBC for the Olympics.
That's why I said maybe he's there. But I feel like I remember him going to prom.
I remember him calling games with Noah Eagle.
Hmm.
Shout out Noah
He
Eagle, man.
definitely did the
That boy
Olympics.
sounds just like his pops, man. That boy sounds
But
just
what
like his pops, man.
that clip of him like clean up your room, take out the trash. I was like, nah, that's OD, bro.
I
Like
don't want
rejected.
to. Yeah, but nevertheless, though, man, I'm glad to be having another NBA season
Oh
upon
man.
us. There's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot to be excited about with 82 games in the season between 32 teams. Um, you can go ahead and do the math on that if you want. I'm not gonna do it. But last night, let's talk about it. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they had their ring night against no other than the Houston Rockets, who had three former Thunder players on that team. And Steven Adams, Jeff Green, and you guessed it, Kevin Durant. Now, there's a lot of discourse, a lot of talk. Um, First and foremost, I think it was lit to see a newer franchise win. Meaning that the Thunder have been around since 2008. Um, I mean, obviously they were the Superstars before being the Thunder, but seeing a newer, younger franchise win their first championship is always fun, always fulfilling. Um, to see a team when they first, their banner design was pretty smooth, pretty standard. Excuse me. I liked. I don't know. Just banner nights is always fun, bro. Like the white and gold with the jackets. It's always fun to see those designs. See what it's always fun to see what shoes people bring out. I thought the J Dub Harden player editions were pretty cool. I thought the Shea championship editions were pretty cool. So yeah, and the rocks are always rocking. What would you see?
What?
The rocks are
The
always rocking.
Rocks are always rocking.
The rocks.
Pause. The
All right. The,
Rocks are always rocking.
the rocks are always shining.
Just say the Rockies game. What are we doing?
No, I was talking about the rocks on the finger.
Then say that. The rings were shining.
All right, the rings, man. My fault. I'm sorry for trying to be cool. I'm sorry. But
Because when people like get your rocks off, like that's you
see, your
said
mind in the gutter, Reek. I'm talking about championships. I'm talking about
I
how Shea got
guarantee
that
you,
rock with his
it's
finger.
gonna be people listen to this. They gonna be like, "Hey, yo,
The
it's
only
not just
person
me."
that's gonna be like
I
that is
can
Nick.
assure you.
That's it.
Hey, that's one
It's
more
a
person.
short list.
So
It's
it's
a
not just
short
me.
list.
Like I said,
It's a short list. Anyways,
Dre
um,
got my back.
the presentation was cool. What else is there as far as I don't know, just lit. You know, shout out to Jeff Green and Steven Adams being both key pieces to the Thunder franchise all time. Um, and being out there watching the ring ceremony. I'm not tripping too much that KD wasn't out there. Honestly, he don't need to be out there, right? It's not his ring. He's the ultimate competitor in the night. I mean, and who said he wasn't watching? He just wasn't publicly watching. But the game itself was great. Um, Really a back and forth for a lot of the game. You know, like I see the potential in this Rockets team, but at the same time, the Thunder told him it's levels to this, right? Like Shea Gilgeous put on a clinic last night. It was a slow build up, but once it got there, and last moments of that fourth quarter, and in them overtimes, it's levels to this. It's different.
You can get to
Sangoon,
that 30 ball.
Sangoon had a crazy performance as well. I want to say he had what 37 in the game last night.
Something like that. Might have been 30 number. I can't remember the actual number. Luca's
Got
number
it.
threw me off. I don't know. Luca had 40 plus.
I know Luca had a 40 ball last night, which that was crazy. And we'll talk about it a little bit too. But yeah, nah. I mean, hey, it doesn't get more cinematic than how it got last night, man. You got Shea Gilgeous. Well, you had Jabari Smith Jr. hit the corner three, right? If I remember this correctly. And then you
Mhm.
had Shea Gilgeous come down and draw a foul at the end of the game against KD. And KD fouled out at the game. Shea will go on to knock down both free throws. And that was the ball game. I mean, you had 2 seconds left. Jabari Smith Jr. airball up the corner three. But yeah, for it to really just come down to your old franchise player, your first MVP and your latest MVP battling back and forth. Because KD hit some tough shots down the stretch too, battling back and forth, and then ultimately having your guy come out on top at the crib. No better feeling for Thunder fans, man.
Yeah. It was an interesting game just because OKC did come up with the same intensity that they played with last year. Obviously, they just got the rings and all those things, and it's their first time obviously having that kind of situation. So it's hard to navigate those emotions and everything and like just flip them and try to play a game. But they were, like you said, they were able to hang around. I think the Rockets could have pulled away at different parts of the game. And I
Definitely.
know that they like the double big lineup for offensive rebounds and stuff like that. But offensively, it looked really bad at times last night. Like they were still able to figure it out because of how good Şengün was. But Şengün's not going to make 5 threes every single night. Um, I like what I saw in different spurts from Reed Shepard,
Mm,
but I do feel like he's got to be a little bit more consistent. But again, it's game one, so I'm not going to harp on his
yeah.
his play too much. I think Amin Thompson has to figure out like the balance between being aggressive and running the offense. Because there was a lot of times where KD was open or had a mismatch and they just didn't get it to him. Or like they let they let somebody like they let somebody like face guard him and then they wouldn't give him the ball. So like, they might steal it. Like, hey, get that shit to KD, man. What are we doing? And a couple times it ended up working out and Şengün went and got a bucket or Mid Thompson went and got a bucket. But the reason you went and got Kevin Durant was for those kinds of games and for those kinds of moments. And he talked about it in the press conference, like, "Oh, I'm not the only guy," which that part of Kevin Durant annoys the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Like, you are way too talented. You're one of the greatest players of all time to be just nonchalant when the game is on the line.
Yeah,
And
and not take
then like
accountability.
when it should be your name, that's like, all right, like win or lose, it's on Kevin Durant. Win or lose, it's on LeBron James. Win or lose, it's on Steph Curry. Like those dudes always take the law. They always take the credit or they take the blame. There's no in between. You can't sit here and try to want the credit when it's good for you, but when it's bad, like oh no, it's a team game. Like hell no, I'm not going for that.
Man,
I'm not
that
going
man ain't
like
no better deflecting than Kevin Durant, bro. Ain't no better deflecting than Kevin Durant.
I don't want to go that far. I'm just
No,
saying
I'm
like
going that far. You
the
know how I feel. You see what I got on my shirt. I mean, hey, Kevin Durant's a top tier talent, all time talent, but I mean, we got to call a spade and how he acts. Even in the documentary, bro was like, man, go ahead, yeah, go ahead, ask James about Brooklyn. Go ahead, ask James about Brooklyn. Yeah, yeah. He probably open up talk more about that since he on Netflix special.
I think there was some genuine hurt there,
I mean, it
honestly.
was in real time. It I can speak on it. It was.
Nigga, I'm talking about him, not you.
No, I'm talking about him as well. Yes, it was.
You talking about in real time? I was there. You don't know him?
I'll talk about that off camera. But no, I'm being real.
You funny, gay.
Listen,
You're funny.
listen. But
Pro
I mean,
ready. He was
I
right
can
next to KD.
see
Like,
I
yeah,
can
it's all right,
see
gang.
from
We gonna
the
be right back.
I can see from the documentary that he still feels a way about that situation, you know. And ultimately, when he's like, "Man, Brooklyn still part of my DNA, still a home of
And
mine,"
James Harden tried real hard not to blame it on Kyrie. Not gonna lie. He
because
tried real
I feel
hard
like
not to say
that
Kyrie wasn't there.
I was talking about that the other day. I feel like that's a respect thing. Like he probably has a respect for
Yeah, for
Kyrie
sure.
not to
Yeah,
throw smut
yeah,
on
yeah.
his name like that
Yeah.
on a national stage. You
Yeah.
know, as a man, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
he
do you
didn't do
like
it
that.
then. He damn sure not gonna do it 3 years later. Like it wouldn't
Nah,
make sense.
nah. It's just one of them
And I
what
don't think
ifs.
it
And
wouldn't
it's
have
like
made
the
sense.
biggest what if. And I tell people all the time, bro, they would have like, bro, Katie foot being on the line. Because for one, you gotta remember Harden got hurt game one of that series, right? So he
Mhm.
rushed back. and then
playing on a bad
Kyrie.
hamstring.
I want to say Kyrie got hurt in that series too. Yeah, yeah.
It was
Because
like
Kyrie
game
landed
3.
on whatchamacallit. He landed on Giannis's ankle.
Yeah, he was one of the
Yeah.
games in Milwaukee.
So
I think y'all were up 2-0, or maybe it was
possibly.
1-1. I don't remember.
So that being said, that game 7 changes everything. That game 7, I feel like, was the finals winner. Whoever won that game, because you mean to tell me the Brooklyn Nets not doing the same what they did what the Bucks did to the Hawks? God, they gentlemen swept the Celtics, who were out Jason Tatum. No, not just him. They were out Jalen Brown, right? Gentlemen swept them. Went 7 games with the Bucks. Only person standing in their way was Philly, and they crumbled and lost to Atlanta in that postseason. They would have beat Atlanta, and they definitely would have. Yeah, they definitely would have beat Phoenix. KD would still be in Brooklyn today, but obviously, it's a what if, not a what happened. But how do you even get on topic of KD? Oh, about KD being like deflecting and stuff. Like, all right, um, where's I going with this? Oh, he's on a team now where you're one of the oldest people on the team, right? You're the guy. Well, not yeah, highest skilled player on the team. You're bringing your leadership to this team of young guys who were on pace, and they're getting there. They got to the playoffs without you. They won a lot of games without you. We're second in the West without you. Now, like I said, I told y'all last night, I see a lane for it to work, but it just has to a lot has to happen for it to work. For one, like there's still 30 teams in the league. And it's not like they're definitive the best team out, right? I mean, they lost last night for one, for example. Then you got, but see, the thing that I've noticed with KD and the teams that he's been on is he likes to be on a team that with guys that are kind of wired like him, guys that enjoy the game of basketball and play fun basketball, right? Fun offensive
No, I think
basketball.
he wants it to be easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like fun offensively. Like let's blow these guys out the gym, score
It
a
can
lot
be
of
fun where
points.
you not. It may not be easy.
No, but see, that's the
Like
thing. That's what trips him up every
LaMelo and that
time.
shit be fun, but that shit don't be easy
No,
because they just be doing shit.
yeah,
But like
but they
KD
want it
wants
to
it to
be
where like
fun
he could
and
just he could just literally be put in somewhere
yeah.
and nothing has to be changed around him. But
Like he has to play
there's
with a
only like two
lot of
teams he'd
skill
be
with
able to
him.
do that.
He has to play with a lot of skill around him. Like you got to think. OKC when they were at their top, at their peak, you had James Harden, 6 man of the year. You had Russell Westbrook, and you got him. You got Serge Ibaka. Um, I was about to say Kendrick Perkins, but I mean Perk was
I
decent.
think it was.
Perk was
I feel like it
decent.
was different then.
It
I
was
think he
different
had
then, but
more
at the same
of
time, you got three
of
high
that
skilled
mentality
basketball
then.
players, three high skilled basketball players that get it done on the offensive end, and then you got a guy in Serge Ibaka who was a defensive anchor back then, and for the most part, he needs at least two high skilled players along with him, right? Goes to Golden State where you got two of the best shooters of all time playing with you, and you being a highly skilled shooter yourself, falling right in, you get two MVPs. I mean, two Finals MVPs there. You get two back-to-back chips there. Could have been three if you didn't mess up your Achilles. Another what if. Then you go leave and you go Brooklyn. You go team up with Kyrie Irving, another highly skilled basketball player. Bring along James Harden, another highly skilled basketball player. Y'all, as an offense, as the three of y'all, crazy. I want to say I don't think they lost the game, or they might have lost 2 games with all three of them on the court together. No, it's not a lot. At the same time, they didn't play a lot of games together either. I want to say they combined for like 93, 92 points or something like that against the Bulls that 1 year. The Bulls were decent. Was that Levine? And they had a winning streak and they killed that winning streak. I could remember this wrong, but I remember it was a big game against the Bulls. And Brooklyn came through and cooked. Now, my fault. I forgot Phoenix. Went to Phoenix. Thought things were gonna go good with Book and Beal. I feel like he might have joined Phoenix a little too late, or got the wrong version of Bradley Beal. Like if that team works with a Wizards Bradley Beal,
I think that team works if they don't gut the roster, like he said.
that
But
too.
like most teams are gonna have to gut the roster to get a player like Kevin Durant.
Yes.
For some
Luckily,
reason, the Rockets didn't, which
Houston didn't.
helped out
Houston
Kevin
got
Durant. Which goes
away
back to my point: is
with
like
robbery.
he doesn't want to gus a roster gutted because he doesn't want to work too hard.
Yes.
He wants to go out, just do his role, play his part, and hopefully win.
Yes.
Like he doesn't want to have to exceed the normal. Like there was plenty of times in the fourth quarter and overtimes. Like there was two overtimes in the fourth quarter. There was a point in the overtime where I don't think he touched the ball until like 2 minutes left, and then there was a point in the second overtime where he didn't touch the ball for a good minute. And I was looking at Twitter just to see what people were saying, and Kenny was like, "How does KD not got the ball?" But then Pierre was like, "Shingun, go get the ball." So it's like, okay, it's two different sides of the coin with people on Twitter where it's like, all right, like Shingun, they show you that guy. But it's like if Shingun is becoming that guy, then okay,
I mean,
I'm cool
Şengün
with
had
it.
40
But
last
it's
night.
like, yeah, but that's one game. I'm
That's
not
one
about to sit
game.
here and act like that's gonna
Nah,
be expected.
yeah, that's not
Like I'm
expected
not
for
I'm not
sure, but
expecting him
it's
to
one
make
of those
5 threes
things
a
that I
game.
think where if it depends on who night it is, you know? And like with this Houston team, it could be anyone's night. You can get a Şengün night, you can
I
get
don't
a Jabari
disagree, but
night, you
16
can get a
shots for Kevin
KD night.
Durant in two overtimes.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. Like he took the backseat, you know?
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
not
Like
even
I
the
mean,
back,
like
he in the trunk.
and he was okay with that's really my issue. If
Yeah,
he
like
was
he
like, yo, give
wasn't
me the
as
ball, and
aggressive.
it was like they just went anyway, but all right, it's on them. It's
Yeah.
on all of them. Like they wasn't getting the rock, but he will also wasn't asking for the rock. Like he would just put his
Nah.
hand here, and while they're denying, and it's
Mhm.
OKC defense, they're not gonna let Katie just get the rock easy, especially if Lou Dort or Caruso on him. Even
Yeah.
Casey Wallace played great defense on him last night. So it's like
Yeah.
they're not just gonna let you get the rock and just clear out and do your thing. Like you got to work.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
this
just
is
like
your what, 18 for KD?
he made a couple things just too difficult. But then also like the spacing was nasty too. So it's like he wants to live in the mid range. A man can't fucking shoot. And then Steven Adams just in there just boxing people out on offense.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then at one point they was playing a men and Tari Eason and Steven Adams. I was like, yeah, this can't happen. Y'all cannot run this shit. Tari Eason was scared to dribble the ball, which I love Tari Eason, but like he had a wide open three, didn't take it. Then was scared to put the ball on the ground. Shea knocked that shit away. Then he tried to attack Shea, put the ball behind his back, fell down. Like, swing the ball. Like, y'all doing shit that y'all ain't got to do. Like, the only player that I feel like didn't play too ahead of himself at times last night was Reed Shepard.
Yes.
But even then, I think he was more so like picking the ball up too early in certain situations where it was like, this is the first time he ever played point guard in an NBA game. That's what it looked like, which is what happened. And it's normal. I
Yeah.
mean, and is also playing the best defense in the league. So
Yeah.
it's a defense that Shea struggled against, Lucas struggled against, Book struggled against. Like every top player struggled against that defense. So it's not. I'm not looking at Reed Shepard and being like, "Hey, bro, you gotta be better." That's why
That's
I'm
on his
giving it a
second
month
year
and
in
a
the
half,
league
two
too.
months, maybe even longer to really see what this team is gonna be and what they're missing. But I really
Yeah.
think like their best lineup is gonna be Reed Shepard, Amin Thompson, KD, Jabari, and Shingun. Like
Yeah.
just being able to space around like there there shouldn't be a world where Reed Shepard is running the offense and Amin Thompson is in the corner. Or at least like on the wing. Like if you're gonna use Amin Thompson, he gotta be in that dunker spot. He gotta be like middle of the zone, like free throw line, or he's gotta be the pick and roll ball and stuff because they're just gonna leave him in the corner and now you're playing 4-on-5. So I just again, it's only one game. They played the Thunder, who threw a bunch of different coverages at them, and then eventually it was just like, and it was right after Reggie Miller said it too, which is what had me laughing because people be hating on Reggie Miller. But Reggie Miller was like, "Why are they just letting them in Thompson bring the ball up? Why are they just letting Reed Shepard bring the ball up?" And then literally the next possession down, they started checking full court. Now that same play, Casey Wallace got blown by, and then Thompson went and laid that shit up. Jamal Crawford was like, I guess that's why he not. But then as time went on, they slowed him down. They started to like knock the ball away, get steals, and they started to get back into the game in the second, third quarter. So it's like that's not the team that you want to like test. I mean, I guess that's the perfect team to test it against, but it's also not the team that you want to base everything off of. Like, but okay, this is what we did against them. We were still able to hang in there with them. Now, granted, OKC didn't have J Dub, and they lost Chet in overtime, and they still were able to win. But again, it's gonna take time for the Rockets. But I need KD to be more assertive late in the
Yeah,
game at
I
least.
definitely agree as well,
Between
man. Like
like
you got to show up
first
and
to
step
third
up, bro.
quarter, cool, do your thing.
Yeah,
Fourth quarter, that's what they brought you in for, bro. They paying you a lot of money
yeah,
to come in and score at the end of the game.
yeah,
That's all you gotta do, bro.
definitely, bro. I agree as well. KD's still KD, bro. Like KD is not one of those guys
Yeah,
late in his career that's washed. Like he is still playing at a high level, still considered top 10 to 15 player in this league, and has a lot of talent, a lot left in the tank. Like he's not showing any signs to slow down anytime soon. So as a leader, as experienced player in this league, as a vet, you got to step up as a vet. So Tom, what's up with this Houston team, man? I think they'll be fine. Um, but I think during this first part of the season, especially during like the in-season tournament and things like that, you'll see this team be tested and really see what the identity of this team is like with Kevin Durant.
yeah. But again, it's just one game. So,
It's just one game. We
but
don't need to
it's
overreact
one
too
game. So
much.
that's all we can. That's our only sample size. You know.
Yep, that's all we got to talk
But
about, or not all we got to talk about, but all we got at this moment to talk about
as far as that
regarding this
game,
basketball team.
Casey Wallace was phenomenal last night, too.
It was knocking
Like
things
all
down,
defensive,
bro.
like all NBA defense, and then making plays on offense. Like, yeah,
Big plays.
he different, bro.
Yup.
Him being next to J Dub, Chet, Shea, Hartenstein, Caruso, Lou Dort, guys that all guard at a high level. Like it's also crazy. Like there was a couple possessions where like they was trying to go at Shea and Shea was locking them up, and I was like, "Yo, Shea be guard."
It was like,
Like
bro, it was
people,
nowhere they
like
could go.
there's so many good defenders around, like on that team that Shea's defense
Yeah,
gets underrated. But Shea is one of the is, in I don't want to say an elite defender, but he damn near an elite
he
defender.
up there.
And for him to be as good as he is offensively and still be that elite offensively, and he's not like he doesn't have like a Kawhi or LeBron build to just like be stronger to people. Like he really got to move his feet and just be smart and anticipate,
Yeah,
and that's what he does really well. So he definitely deserves a lot of credit for his defense too, because they were trying some bullshit last night, and I was like, well, that shit, I'm gonna swing that. But then it's like if you can't attack Shea, who can you attack? You're not
yeah,
going to attack Caruso. You're not going to attack Casey Wallace. You're not going to attack Lou Dort. And J Dub didn't play. So it's like, but they attacked Reed Shepard every time he came out. That's one thing he gonna have to work on for sure is that defense. Because every time they saw him in semi-transition, they was gone. They was like, yo, this
yeah,
layup. Cause he just, I mean, he's small. Ain't much. I mean, that's not ain't nothing he can do about that. He gonna have to work out with TJ McConnell and learn how to poke the ball, get steals
yeah,
and shit. Because
yeah,
when you're smaller, you got to use your hands.
yeah.
But then we had Warriors Lakers,
Man,
which I actually didn't see any of that game until midway through the second quarter
Steph's
because
still Steph, man.
it was the game went into double overtime, and then when it switched over is when Marcus Smart did that dumbass shit with the shoulder, and
Uh,
then I was like, yeah, Steph about to turn up now, and then I think it was Grant Hill. He was like, well, you just gave him 2 free throws, so now he just saw the ball go through the rim twice, and you tried to hurt him on some bush league stuff. So I'd be shocked if he don't come down here and hit a shot. Hey, what do you know? The next 4 possessions, Curry, 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 and they were so worried about Curry that somebody else got a wide open three. So it's like, look,
dog, between Steph
do
and
not poke the bear,
damn
bro.
Buddy Hield last night, bro.
Hey, leave Steph the hell alone. Let him be chilling. You piss him off, he might hit you with 13, 14 threes, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't even do it.
And
And he go dance on
doggone
your stupid ass too.
who else? But hey, seeing Luca Cook get 40, it's like I got home a little late and then I seen it was like Luca already has 23 points and like the third quarter just started. I was like, whoa.
Still, Reeves almost had a triple double.
Mm.
Everybody else didn't really show up. That's the problem. That's what I've been saying all offseason. Is like without Reeves, without Braun, without Luca, what's next? Because the defense ain't there. They can't hang that on the defense anymore. I don't think.
Jake
With no
Lavaria.
Doe. Who?
Jake Lavaria. No, I said that right?
Who the hell is that?
Jake Lavaria,
Who the hell is that?
the rookie. He had how many points he had last
Jake.
night?
He's not a rookie, gang.
Not a
Jake Laravia.
the Gravy. I don't know why I said I need to log in. That's bad.
Jake Laravia played for the Memphis Grizzlies for like 3 years.
All right.
The rookie. The rookie is crazy. The rookie is crazy. And
Well, it's his first year
this
with
is
the
getting
team.
clipped, by the way. That's crazy, bro.
This is his first year with the team.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why people was excited about him coming in. That's why. You're wild, bro. You are wild. He said Jake Lavaria. Who the hell is that? Then he doubled down. That's not how you say it.
oh, I remember
Uh
he
Boy,
was
he
definitely
lucky
on
as
the
hell
Kings
we ain't
last
do
year.
damn. Boy, he about lucky as hell we didn't do who he played for.
I remember now. He was definitely on the Kings last year. I remember.
Now he just lying. Now he on his LeBron shit.
I'm not
Cause that
lying.
nigga didn't watch no Kings games last year. This nigga lying his ass off.
I'm not lying, but I do remember him being on
You
the
did not watch the
Kings.
Kings last
I
year,
remember. I
gang.
remember hearing his name.
You remember hearing Jake Laravia's name in a Kings game.
Not in the
But
Kings
then
game
when you
per
saw
se,
him
but I
last
remember
night, you
hearing
said
his
he was a
name.
rookie named Jake Lavaria. Why are you lying? You're literally being recorded right now. You're under surveillance, literally.
I
Stephen A.
know
Smith.
I am.
Like,
I'm well aware
you're
of
under
that.
surveillance.
I'm well aware of that.
This getting clip game. This is bad.
It
He
is
tried to he
bad.
tried to he tried to he tried to
And
LeBron this shit. Oh,
I'm
what's your
bringing him
favorite
to.
line from The Sopranos or from Godfather? You know, it's
I was
so
about to
many I can't
say.
really think of one.
I was about
Lying
to say
ass.
I could give you one from The Sopranos.
No, that I'm saying that's what LeBron did. Like they
Yeah.
asked LeBron about the Godfather, and he was like, "Oh, it's so many good lines and segment or scenes. I can't really think of just one." I said, "He's lying," because all my favorite movies, I can tell you a bunch of different scenes. That lying.
Come on now.
But
It's my favorite
anyways,
movie for a reason. No, did you see the
anyways,
article with Russ talking about how he hates his fake
no,
energy?
no, no.
Russ said he hated
I
his fake energy and
if you're
stuff,
not gonna
bro.
come out and say it with your mouth, say it out your mouth. I don't give a fuck what you got to say, respectfully. And I got love for Russ. I think people treat him wrong. I do agree with some of the stuff he said, but don't say that shit in the
They
article,
trying to
gang. That
treat
shit
Russ
weak.
like Melo.
They are, but
They
come out and
are.
say that.
They actually
There's no
are.
reason to go ahead and say it in an
They
article.
actually
Just say it.
are.
No, that's what I'm saying. They are. I
Yeah.
agree. Like Melo and them talked about it on his spot. Like I agree with everything they said, but again, in this day and age, there's no reason to go write in an article because some of the shit can be taken out of context. Some of the shit can be just, oh, he did say this, but he didn't say this. Like, if you got something that you want to say, everybody got a fucking podcast nowadays. Go on one of your players' podcasts. Don't his wife got a podcast or something? Like, go on there. Don't him and his wife got a podcast together? Why y'all say it on there? Like, something like that.
Not
Like,
that I know
just
of.
own the moment.
I know
Own the
LeBron. I know
conversations.
Savannah got a podcast that LeBron was on.
I know I saw him and his wife doing something. Let's sit down, like talking somewhere, but I don't know if it was a podcast or not. It don't look bad. Anyways, the Lakers, they have a lot of work to do, especially if LeBron is out for more than a month. Because he's only supposed to be out for a month, but it's sciatica. You don't know what the hell is
Mm,
going on with that.
yeah.
That's an injury that you really cannot just you can't play around with. So
You gotta
Uh,
take your time
they'll
to
be able to
recover from
get
this, bro.
past teams like Charlotte and Brooklyn and Washington and Utah, but like
Oh
when
yeah,
they
his
play a
wife
good
does have a
team with
pod.
no
Yeah.
Braun, it's gonna be nasty. Yeah. So it's just for the Lakers, you got to figure out what your identity is. Like, are you gonna be like all in on offense? Are you gonna be a defensive
Mhm.
team? Because they just don't have enough defenders. And trying to bring Marcus Smart in 2025 to be that defender is just I don't know. I don't want to say it's asinine because he's not a terrible player, but it's just like I don't know what y'all expecting from him at this point in his career. Like if he couldn't do that shit for the Wizards and the Grizzlies, I don't know what made you think he'd come do it for y'all. But hey, it is what it is. You know how the Lakers are. They'll bring somebody in, they don't do it, then they'll blame them for why they aren't where they want to be. But their GM and their coaches are the ones that signed off on it. So but Luca's Luca's amazing. Austin Reeves continues to get better every year. But outside of
Mhm.
that, the team hasn't changed for years. And they just expect, oh, we got Luca and we got LeBron, so we're gonna be able to compete. Shit don't work like that. We've seen LeBron been put out the playoffs the last couple of years. Luka and LeBron got put out last year in the first round. Like it's not just you walk into the playoffs and you get past because you got the best players. You got the best player. Like people are no longer playing in fear for LeBron. Like say what you want, motherfuckers talk about. Oh, they fear Jordan. They never fear LeBron. Hey, bro, I seen a lot of people in the mid 2010s play LeBron led teams and forget how to play basketball. That looked like fear to me. But it's not like that anymore. People when they play the Lakers, they're playing the Lakers like it's just the Lakers. They don't give a damn that LeBron on that team. They don't got Luka on that team. They're just playing basketball. So they got work to do defensively. They got work to do offensively. But and honestly, they don't really got a lot of time because a lot of these teams in the West are really good. So you don't want to be behind the eight ball and then chasing again like you were the last couple years. Last year, obviously, they ended up being a what, 3 seed, but oh no, 6 seed. Yeah, 6 seed. They ended up being 6 seed and playing Minnesota because they beat who did they beat to get the 6 seed? The Clippers. Or the Warriors beat the Clippers. The Warriors beat the Clippers, or the Clippers beat
I
the
want to
Warriors
say
to get to
Clippers were
5,
4-5. Yeah.
and then the Warriors lose and put them at 7. Um, but yeah, the Lakers just gotta figure some things out, and it's I don't want to say that this early. Again, it's one game,
Mhm.
but the Warriors aren't the best team in the West,
Mm-mm.
and I don't even think they're a top 3 or 4 team in the West.
Mm-mm.
So and again, there's no LeBron, so you got to take that into account. But I don't think LeBron changes that much defensively at this age with the injury that he's dealing with right now. Um, they got a lot of things they got to work or fix. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes. Alrighty, daddy. Segueing into our next topic, we're gonna go through and talk about what one thing teams need to succeed this season. We're not gonna go through all 30 teams, but we're gonna go through playoff teams or teams we think are
How
playoff
do we know who
teams.
playoff teams are?
Teams that we look. I have a list, kind of. We could start
It's
with.
game one. It could be somebody that we say ain't gonna make the playoffs, and they can turn around and make the playoffs.
So you want to go through all 30 teams?
Let's do it.
All right.
For the teams that we don't think are gonna make the playoffs, we can just say that one thing and move on. We don't got to sit here and talk 20 minutes about each team.
You right. You right.
You're
You right.
like, all right, what do they need to succeed? Health, or this player to get better, or this coach to figure it out. Just small shit. It ain't got to be nothing crazy.
No,
But
you right.
maybe there's a Jazz fan that's watching this shit, and we was just gonna skip past them, and now they
They be
don't watch
waiting.
they don't
They
watch
be
the show
waiting.
again. They're like, you know what? Bump this show, man. They hate the Jazz. No, it ain't that, gang. But we got time. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Nets are down 17 at halftime. Great.
See, that's why I turned it off. What?
Like
What? They
I
got
don't
two
blame you.
jobs?
I would have turned it off. You said who?
Boy, hey. The Grizzlies commentators, I don't know what they said, but the cameraman is either tweaking or he about to get fired because they showed a dark skinned dude with dreads that looked just like Jaws on the court.
All right,
We're in
man.
it, playing for the Grizzlies.
All
And
right,
then they
man.
went to the bench and showed Ja, and it went back to the other guy. Like, hold on, bro. Y'all not slick, bro.
All right, man.
Oh man. Nah, they wildin', bro. Oh, and he missing threes too? Yeah, see. Oh no, that was somebody else's skin. What he wear? Number 10? Oh, he really out there trying to look like Ja. Hey, he did and got Ja whole fit on. He look he moved like Garland, so never mind. But yeah, let's start.
All right. Starting with the reigning champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder. What do they need to succeed this season? And what does
Health.
success look like?
What does
Health.
success look like?
Yes.
A back to back championship. What do they need to get to that? They just need J Dub, Shea, and Chet healthy. I mean, obviously they need their bench guys healthy too, but as long as you have those three guys, I feel pretty good, especially with what we've seen from their role players in the past. Like AJ Mitchell was great last night too. I forgot to mention him, but AJ Mitchell was
Mhm.
great. Like I said, Alex Caruso, uh, Casey Wallace. You still got Aaron Wiggins. You still got Isaiah Joe. Like Nikola Topper still hasn't been played yet. They played forgot the big man name. They've been talking about him all preseason. I forgot his name, but they got him too. Like there's so many different guys that they can bring off the bench and contribute, especially if you just play them around them three that they're gonna be in the conference finals without a doubt, in my opinion. It's just what they win the conference finals again.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they'll be in the conference finals again too. I agree with the health. I mean, I would think they'd be early favorites to win and repeat as champions. So I mean, at this current moment, they took care of business during ring night, and they look good. Um, when they get J Dub back, I know they'll look even better. And yeah, Rockets next team. I would say
Point
health
guard.
and a point guard. That's two things. A point guard. That's the main thing.
And I don't
The
even I
actual
don't
point
even
guard.
necessarily mean like they need to go get a point guard.
No,
They just gotta figure out who the point guard is.
and have them run
And
point.
maybe they don't need one. Maybe they can do it by committee like they tried to do last night. Like Shangoon brought the ball up. And
Yeah.
just because you bring the ball up don't mean you the point guard either. Because
No.
Chalmers just do that shit and just hand that shit off.
Exactly.
But it's like who's initiating offense more between Shingun, KD, Amin, Reed? Like they don't play. I don't think they played enough of a flow of an offense for them to be able to be like, oh, everybody just touch the rock. Everybody like no. Like if the ball goes into Shingun, especially in that first half, he was literally just looking to pass like every time, and then he started being aggressive, and that's when he started going off. But Shingun knows like okay, like I've got KD, I've got Jabari, I've got Amin, I've got Reed Shepard, like all these guys can score, all these guys can shoot. So if anyone helps, I'm gonna kick it to him. But depending on who's guarding him, like last night they were guarding him with Case and Wallace or Caruso, it's like, all right, depending on who's guarding me, I'm gonna look because I know they're gonna help or they're gonna send a double. But it's just figuring out who's gonna be the primary initiator on that team. Like is Shingun gonna play a Jokic role, or is it gonna be like Amin Thompson, Reed Shepard, like sharing the duties type, or is it gonna be a combination?
Yeah, they definitely need some type of guidance though, or someone to run the offense, some type of structure, because that'll be the one thing that make that offense run much more smoothly. All right, the Milwaukee Bucks. What do they need?
A lot. Shit. I mean, the only thing they have is Giannis. Respectfully, I mean, they got Miles Turner, but like,
Yeah,
yeah, hell no. I seen a lot of people like, oh, Giannis gonna be able to carry them. I don't see it. Like, they gonna have to prove me wrong. I'm not gonna hold you. This team is nasty, gang. Like Kuzma,
not a good
KPJ,
nasty.
like, not a good nasty at all. And it's just, yeah, I don't see a world where Giannis even ends the season on the Bucks. If he ends the season on the Bucks, he does not start
He
next
got
season with the Bucks. There's
he
just no
got
way.
whatchamacallit sign. He got the NASA sign.
But say he got the Nationals and Alex something. So
So I mean, he's
he
staying
might
in
stay there for a
Cleveland.
little bit, but it's like, I don't know, man. It
I mean,
to
hey,
to try to be optimistic, they need Kevin Porter Jr. to be able to play like some real point guard. They need Kuzma to get back to like 2020 Kuzma, where he was efficient shooting the ball, making good decisions. They need Miles Turner to be a great rim protector, shoot the three ball well. They need Bobby Portis to be a 6 man a year type player. They need AJ Green to shoot the piss out of the ball, which he gonna if AJ Green gonna do one thing, he gonna shoot the hell out that ball. Um, yeah, outside of that, that's as optimistic as I can be, Bucks fans. If there's any Bucks fans watching this, I swear I tried. I really did, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. You know, it's just it is what it is. It's nasty out there.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have nothing to add to that. I'm sorry. Um, they need another Giannis.
Shit. Good luck.
That's why. I
I
mean,
ain't
I
seen
don't
one
know.
yet.
No. Well, you got Wimby, but obviously Wimby's in
You know,
whatchamacallit.
damn Giannis. Giannis is a damn freight train.
Yeah.
I mean, another Giannis would be
I
LeBron, but
said
LeBron was before
Wimby
Giannis.
got a little more of a bag than
I
Giannis.
guess Zion would be the closest thing to Giannis. You said when we got more of a bag than Giannis?
For sure.
That sloppy ass bag. Women be doing some shit and that should be falling out like, but he's so damn clumsy and he's so damn tall. That shit be still working. I love Wimby though. That's not disrespectful. I'm just saying when he get to
My
like trying
boy
to
caught
tween
a
tween tween, that shit be looking
my
bad.
boy caught a putback from damn near the free from the 3 point line
That nigga didn't even touch the. That nigga didn't even get off the ground
the other night. Yeah, that joint
on
was
one of the
crazy.
ones in the preseason.
That joint
He
was
had to
crazy.
put that dunk. His feet was still on the ground. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, I think he got taller in the offseason. Like, there's just no way, bro.
There's like he went from what 7'2" to 7'4", something like that. I don't know.
Because he was standing next to like Rachel Demita, which I ain't really full of her.
She's short.
Like,
I already
he was
know she's
standing next
short.
to her, and they're like, oh, look, this is what he looked like last year. I was like, all right, like, look at the shoes. Wait, Suggs is out there. I'm tweet. I swear somebody said Suggs was out.
Mm.
Nah, fantasy said Suggs was out. Man,
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I think I got Suggs in one of the leagues. And they were saying that he was upgraded to active, or because he was like
man,
probable or
I think I
something.
might
I
have
don't
sat.
know.
I think I might have played him just in case. Because ESPN fantasy. Okay, Jovic.
All right, next team, the New York Knicks.
Yeah. What do they need?
I would say health would
More
be a
flow
factor.
offensively. Oh, go ahead,
Health,
go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say yeah, health would be a factor. Yeah, flow is a different is another thing too. Also, I was talking to my pops about. He was excited for Mike Brown being their coach because he's like, yeah, he's
As
gonna
you say,
let
that
them.
cat knocked down a three.
Which McCall, he's excited about Mike Brown being their head coach. He's like, hopefully, he's allowing them to play their game a little more and not running their game through one person, which
Brunson bucket.
a lot of these teams do run a lot of offense through one person instead of having it. I mean, I think the Knicks have a good team to where they could be a great team instead of being just led by an all star. I mean, they have two possible all star this year with Cat and Brunson. I mean, they had Cat last year too. So yeah,
He's an all-star and all NBA.
yeah. So I mean, they got the pieces, man. They just need the consistency, bro.
I think it was more of the playoffs that they went very heliocentric than it is like
Yeah,
regular season. And I think that's really what like it's hard to play like in today's day and age, it's hard to have a heliocentric guy or like just have one guy be your like main perimeter guy
yeah. The
and win
game
a
has
chip.
changed so
Like
much
it's
because
really
it's
hard to do
like
that. It's really hard to like if you look
I
at the
think,
last champions,
yeah, I was gonna say I think our era is the last era where that was, and when I say our era, I mean like the 2010s. Like you had Braun, you had Magic, not Magic. Whoa, what the freak? You had Braun, you had Melo, you had.
But
I mean, hey,
I wouldn't consider LeBron heliocentric. Not with the Heat at least.
I
Put
mean
it like
not with
that.
the Heat because he had D Wade, but I'm saying more so. Wait, shoot, not even with the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
second
with
stint
Kyrie
with
and
the
them.
Cavs. Yeah,
Yeah, first
I would
stint,
say
yes, heliocentric
Melo,
for sure.
Kobe ish. He had Paul there. Um,
Yeah,
and he had a good team around him too. Lamar
Kobe
Odom,
kind of.
Trevor Ariza, um,
When I think heliocentric, I think like
Bynum,
Harden, Luca,
Harden, Luca, definitely those guys. Who else is
like Trey
heliocentric?
Young.
Yeah,
Like the ball is in their hands like 90% of possessions.
yeah.
And when they had the ball in their
They're
hands, they had the
dribbling
ball
the
for
air
like
out the ball.
20 seconds. Yes, they have the ball for like 20 seconds. It's
My
hard to win a
career
championship. And I'm
players.
not saying that's what Brunson does because Brunson play like he'll come off a screen to get the ball. Like they ran actions to get him the ball. They didn't just, come down and get him the ball. Like they would set screens and set pin downs to get him the ball and get him shots. But it's like you were relying on him so much and he got injured in three straight playoffs.
Yeah.
And it's not even a detriment to him. Like he landed on somebody's ankle, I think twice. I think he landed on Asar Thompson's ankle last playoffs. He landed on somebody on the Heat's ankle 3 seasons ago. And then the year before that, he broke his wrist.
Mm,
So all of them were like freak injuries. Like you can't really do nothing about that. But
yeah.
I will say he's proved a lot of people wrong, including myself and Becky Hammond. Not completely
Oh,
because he
Becky
hasn't won
Hammond
a
came
chip yet,
around and gave
but
him props.
no, I'm saying like we were I agreed with her saying like I don't think he can be the best
Oh,
player on the championship team.
yeah.
But it's looking more and more likely. Like each year he's getting closer and closer to where it's like, okay, like he might be able to do it. And I think this is the year that he has the best chance to do it. Now I'm not saying that they won't have a
I would
chance to
say
do it
so
next year,
too,
but this is the
because the
best
East
chance
is
to do
wide
it
open.
because of what they have on the bench. And I think Mike Brown can unlock something offensively that they haven't had in the past with Tibbs of like being able to like Mike Brown was able to coach Braun, but still able to figure out how to make other players better around him. Like
Yeah.
Mo Williams' best year, Mike Brown was coach. Like Mike Brown, like some of the Warriors' best years, Mike Brown was on their bench. The
Yep.
Kings' best year, Mike Brown
He
was on
was
their
on
bench.
a,
Like, granted, he ended up getting fired on some bullshit, but Mike
I think he
Brown
was
has
on the
been able to
bench for
get
the
the
last
best out
two
of a
Warrior
lot of different
trips.
players. Yeah, yeah. So he's able to get the best out of a lot of different players, and I think he's gonna be able to do that. Um, For the Knicks, I would say more fluidity offensively, Jalen Brunson being healthy late, Cat being aggressive, Mikal Bridges actually getting layups. Those are the things. Because Mikal Bridges gets to that dotted line and shoot a fadeaway every time.
Every time
Every time.
since Phoenix,
Shit.
maybe
Probably
since
since
Nova.
Villanova. Nah, Villanova for real. Now that I
Yeah,
think about it, that linky ass jump shot was
that
always yeah, yeah, yeah,
my
yeah,
boy be
yeah. He been
shooting.
doing that shit for a
Hey, he
long
be
ass
shooting
time.
up here.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
He be
He really
shooting up
does.
here, dog. Like
And then he tried to change that shit last year. They was like, "Boy, change that shit back." Fuck wrong with
boy, when he changed his shot and was
you. I said, "But you're in the wrong
stuck
city
up
to
the
try to
joint
do that,
first
gang.
game back.
You cannot do that in New York, gang. You cannot.
Nah,
There's
everybody
a
was
couple
like,
cities
"What
you
he
cannot.
on?"
Boston, New York, Philly, L.A. are the four cities that you can't do no shit like that in.
I said, "You can't
They
come to
will be
them.
on
You
your.
cannot come to
They'll be
those
on your
teams,
dome
those organizations, and be on
trying to
do
switch some
that."
shit up. Boy, you shoot 40% before you got here, and now you switch it up. Now you shooting 32. Well,
Hmm.
you better go back.
Right,
I don't know who told you to switch that shit, but switch it back.
dog.
Nah. But yeah, that's what I
I mean,
say
you
for the
can get away
Knicks.
with
I
that in
think
Cleveland. 'Cause I
they
remember
have a
then
really solid
when
chance.
Tristan Thompson changed his free throw routine or changed his shot, and it was a time where like I don't know. But anyways, next team, the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Health. Health. Health was a big
Yeah.
factor. I think. They addressed the need in the offseason, bringing in Desmond Bain. strengthening their backcourt. So, and he fits right in. He fits right into what they got going on down in Orlando. But big thing last year was health. Health put them in the position in the postseason because they were without Paulo and Franz for a lot of the games last year. So they couldn't have been as good as they potentially could have at times last season. But yeah, if they're healthy this season, man, that's a team I would not sleep on as far as postseason
Absolutely.
talks is. I think
Didn't you put them
they
in the
do.
finals game?
I don't know. I don't know what I listen. Don't ask me
That was your
anything.
finals pick.
Don't ask me anything I said last week. I don't ask me anything I said last week. Don't ask
So you
about
was just on here bullshitting
anything
for
I
two
said
hours.
last week.
Oh man. Uh
Don't ask me anything from last week. What else? Or yeah, health for the Magic.
yeah, for Orlando, I would say Desmond Bain add 3-point shooting. Franz Wagner has to be at least like 37% 3-point shooter. I think Paolo's gonna continue to get better, so that's not something that I would like they need it. Like when I say need, it's like I don't know for sure that's gonna happen. Uh Jalen Suggs healthy, potentially him being a little bit better of a 3-point shooter. Like he was shooting the three ball pretty well last year before he got hurt, but it's he's more of like a streaky shooter than a consistent guy. And then being able to get something off their bench uh, would be the keys for me. Because New York being able to get something off their bench, Cleveland being able to get something off their bench will be big in the playoffs. So
Mm-hmm.
for Orlando, it's like you have a great starting lineup. Can you
Shoot,
count on
they
your
brought
bench
in
every
some
single night
pieces
in the
too.
playoffs? Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at for the Magic. But they are heavily in that conversation with the Knicks and the Cavs and the Hawks and the Pistons. I think those are the top five teams in the East. Shit, where we playing? We might be in it too. Talk to him, P. All right, what's the next team? Yeah, Bam, lock
Uh,
that shit up.
Cavs.
Hey, man, the Cavs. I don't care what y'all do regular season, and I'm not one of those people that's like, damn, you got to do something. That, hey, bro, it gets to a point where how many times can you get to the playoffs and struggle? Like, and it ain't even like, oh, we went to seven and we lost in conference finals. We went to seven and we lost. Well, y'all lost in what, five? Damn near got swept. Like, y'all lost two at y'all crib, got one in Indiana, and then lost two straight. And then 3 years ago, y'all lost to the Knicks when Jared Allen said the lights were too bright. And then last year or 2 years ago, y'all lost to Boston, who eventually won the championship. So can't
Damn.
really be on y'all too much. But I honestly like Evan Mobley. Yes, he's probably going to progress offensively. Like that's something that typically happens with players of his caliber. Donovan Mitchell's always going to be great. I'm looking at Darius Garland and I'm looking at Jared Allen. Like those are the two guys because Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley are there to stay regardless. If it doesn't work out this year, there's a chance that Kenny Atkinson is gone. And if there's players that are going to be on the move, it's going to be Garland. It's going to be Jared Allen. So those are the two guys that have to step up for the Cavaliers to get where they want. For them to be champions, it's going to be on Darius Garland and Jared Allen. Because I trust Evan Mobley and I definitely trust Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell been doing that shit since at least what 20. He did that shit. He did that shit his rookie
2017.
year. So since 2017.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I trust Donovan Mitchell. Now the rest of it, oh, good move, honey. Come on, we look like Gabby out there. Footwork, talking about. But yeah, that's what I got for the Cavs.
Word. Yeah, they gonna have to be serious. They have to get over the hump because year after year, as you mentioned, They always come up short. This is the last year of that window for them, in my opinion. Um, this is do or die, now or never, before it gets broken up. I could see Donovan Mitchell being on the move after this, or I could see them finding value for Jared Allen or Evan Mobley after this. Maybe even Garland, who knows? But as a whole, this team has to achieve some type of success. They can win
They
at
got to get to the finals.
yes. Like we mentioned, they can win however many games in the regular season. Don't matter. What you gonna do in the postseason?
Why they got fans in Orlando doing that 6-7 shit?
You about to
But
see
I was
that
doing a
for
shooting workout the other day. P got
yeah.
mad at me. I was doing a shooting workout,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to 7, and I'd only missed one, so like 6 out of 7, and I was like 6-7, and then the dude passed it to me, and I missed the catch because I was trying to do the.
Bro, come on.
But I got that ball back and made the 3. No, I think I missed it. He's like, "See, out there trying to do that dumb shit." I said, "Yeah, that's on me. That's on me." But I locked back in. It's all right. Um, all right. What's the next thing?
Celtics.
Tatum. And he won't be if he is coming back. He wouldn't be back until after All-Star break. So yeah, it's just cooked. Sorry, guys. Go get one of the Boozer twins or AJ DeBenson
Mm-mm.
and wreck the
Cam
league again.
Cam Cam Boozer coming here.
That's all right. Next team. Unless
Next
you had something to
team.
say about Boston.
No, I agree. I don't think they're gonna be much of anything this year. Well, not in a bad way, but I mean, Jason Tatum
Yeah.
is a
I
big
mean,
part of their
they might still make the
success.
playoffs, but
Jalen Brown can get you, but so far, um, I don't know.
now I
Jason
would
Tatum's
love to
just
see Jalen Brown like carry them and get into like a 5 seed and they like really hooping.
yeah.
Cause that'll really have them like, oh shit, like,
In the
hey,
East
bro,
this year,
wait till Tatum
that
come
can
back
definitely
next year.
happen. With the way the East looks
Yeah, but
this year, that
also
can
I
definitely
don't
happen,
think
man.
so. I think the best case scenario for them is like 60. And even then, I trust I trust the Bucks. I even trust the Bucks a little bit more than them because Giannis better than Jalen Brown. I
Yeah,
trust the Sixers more than them if Joel Embiid is healthy because Embiid is better than Jalen Brown.
yeah.
And then you still got
He's
Maxey.
MVP.
Jared McCain's gonna come back. You got VJ Edgecombe. Hopefully PG is somewhat PG.
Yep.
Like it's a lot. It's low key a lot of teams
Quentin
out east. Like
Grimes.
motherfuckers love to just be like, man, the East weak. That shit not weak, man. I mean, it's not the West.
It's not the
Like it's not.
Wild Wild West,
It's
but
not the West. But
you
like
got the
the
Beast
East ain't
Coast.
bad. The
No.
East ain't bad. The East and if the Pacers and the Celtics were healthy, this would be a way better conference. This would be a huge conversation of what's going
Yeah.
on this season because if
The
Philly is
Pacers
healthy,
and the what you
Boston is
call it.
healthy, Pacers is healthy, Knicks is healthy, Cavs is healthy,
Yeah.
Pistons healthy, Hawks is healthy.
Yeah.
Boy, that's some good first round series right there.
Yeah.
Them shit's going 7.
This
And
just feel
Magic.
like
I
the
forgot
East
about the
has
Magic.
always been weak since the beginning of time.
Damn. I
No,
wouldn't
I
go
want to
that
say
far.
since the beginning of time. No, I don't want to go that
I
far
think it's just
because
been
East in the
dominated by
'90s
great players
were
over there.
crazy. East in the '90s
They
was
got
definitely
dominated by
crazy.
Mike, got
By
dominated by
Mike,
Braun.
which is yeah.
It was dominated by Larry.
But even with the
Like,
East in
but like the
Braun's
West was the
era,
same way. It was just a
yeah,
couple of different teams, a
yeah,
couple of different guys. Like Kobe and Timmy
yeah.
was running. But I mean, they got 10 in what 20 years. So like, it ain't like a bunch of teams in the West which is out there doing shit. Dallas got 1. San Antonio got 5. The Lakers got 5. The Warriors got a few at the end of 2010s. It's like it's just players. That's what I mean. That's really what it's come down to. Well, from like 1990. Well, no, from like 1980 to 2013. It was just based on player, except for 2004. 2004 was the only time that it wasn't best off. Like, oh, we just got the best player on the court, in my opinion. Some people might disagree, but I'm willing to bet 9 times out of 10, maybe 2008. Kobe, I think Kobe was the best player in that series, but there was just more better players on Boston. Like Kobe was
Yeah,
here, and then
let's say
2, 3, and
Boston
4 was
had
all Boston players.
what big four in? I like to
KG, they had
include
KG.
Rondo in
I
that
wouldn't say it was
because
a big four in '08. Not in
not an
'08 gang.
08,
Not in '08.
not an 08, not quite an 08, but it eventually turned to a big four
By the time
because they
Rondo
did have four
was
All
good
Stars that
enough for
one
it to be
year.
a big four, the rest of them weren't good enough for it to be a big four.
Yeah,
Because like
but it was
Rondo's best
definitely a big
years
three
was the
with
years where he was kind of carrying them.
Pierce, Garnett, and Allen.
Right.
Then you had Rondo at the point. Trying to think what other team. I mean, what other players was on that team?
You got like Leon Poe, you got Big Baby Davis, you got
Eddie Jones.
Greg
No,
Steensma,
not
you
Eddie
had
Jones. Eddie
who?
House. Eddie House. I said Eddie Jones. I meant to say Eddie House.
Hey, and that was your team back in the day too. That's crazy.
Bro, relax.
You had Tony Allen.
What's up, my friends? Reminding me of my past this week, bro. I'm tired of all y'all. This is probably service notes to all my friends. Stop
Now
reminding
you
me of my
sad that he ain't got
past
no
because that
friends.
was the past.
Now you mad because you got friends. Shit.
I'm not mad
Look,
because I got friends.
some
I'm
people ain't
mad that
got
my
friends
friends
that can look back on the past with.
remind me of stuff I'm trying to forget about or have forgotten about.
How is it our fault that you chose to do that shit back in the day? It's not our fault that you chose to be a Celtics fan for so
But it's your
long.
fault for
It wasn't
remembering.
even like a 2-year thing.
It's your fault for
No, it's
remembering.
not. The fuck? You got me fucked up, man. Those are my peak years in terms of like all of my memories. Is
Nah.
high school, middle school, and
Yeah.
college. And you trying to tell me that I shouldn't remember you being a Celtics fan? You was a Celtics fan from when I knew you till
Relax.
2019. Yeah. We not going.
Relax.
It was a 5-year span. We was arguing over the Celtics and Heat all the time, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to forget
Relax.
that shit?
And now we argue Brooklyn and
Yeah, all right.
Miami.
No, we
Just
don't.
differently. Just differently. Just differently.
No,
Just differently.
no. When do I argue the Heat?
I'm just saying, no, not I don't really argue the Heat, but it's like more so we talk more Heat Brooklyn than we talk anything else. Well, not anything else. No, I'm just saying. All right.
Cab.
Anyways, next team, man. Celtics need Jason Tatum back, and
Yes.
they need Joe
They
Mazzulla's
need
praying
they need Drew Holiday, they
praying
need Al
material.
Horford, they need Porzingis,
Yeah.
and they ain't got none of them.
All right. Speaking of old rivalries, Miami Heat, your team is the next team on this list.
We need Tyler Hero healthy.
Uh-huh.
We need a consistent point guard.
Mm.
And we need consistent 3-point shooter.
Mm.
And we need Jaime Jaquez, Nikola Jovic, because Sparshak has shown us all to be really good. That's what we need. And yes, it's a lot. And yes, I don't care. It's the Heat. It's gonna work. It's gonna happen. Oh, my fault. Khalil Ware as well. Tweaking.
Shout out Khalil Ware.
We also need him to be really good. Shout out Drew Smith too. We don't really need him to be really good. Just he been through a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, that ain't no meme. Like he has actually been. Like he tore his. He broke his ankle, broke his leg a couple years ago, and tore his ACL. After that, fought his way back on the roster. So shout out to him.
All right. All right. All right. I guess we can get the Nets out the way.
You want me to go, so then you can do your ISO?
You said what?
I said, do you want me to go, and then you can go your ISO?
Go ahead.
I'll be objective. Deadass. I'll be objective.
And I might be objective as well.
Y'all need what the Nets need to succeed. And it's not even like a wins loss to succeed, and it's like that for a couple teams. It's figuring out what players are your future, what players are a part of your future, what players can you see like, all right, this player is here, this player is here, this player is here.
Yes.
Like you have a Claxton, you have a Cam Thomas, you have a Michael Porter Jr.
Yes.
You know that they are really good, but you don't know if they're a part of your future. You also have guys that you just drafted, like Igor Demon.
5.
What's the boy Noah? What's the boy name?
Nolan
Nolan Traore.
Ben
Danny
Seraph.
Wolf.
He got the start
You got
tonight.
all these Seraph, all these other guys. You got all these guys, and you
Drake
still got
Powell.
those middle guys that you've had for a couple of years, where it's like, All right, we gotta figure out first. You gotta figure out what your identity is. What kind of team are you gonna be? Are you a defense first? Are you offense first? What's your identity? Are you a move the ball, swing the ball type of offense? Are you a pick and roll, high pick and roll type of offense? Are you a you know motion offense? What kind of offense are you? Do you hang your hat on defense? What is it? That's what the Nets got to figure out. Once they figure
Yep.
that out, it gets easier and easier to bring players in, whether it's through the draft or free agency, because people aren't going to go there if they don't know what the hell you got going on. And that's not even just the Nets. That's the
That's
same.
a
It's been
basketball
the
team,
same for the
period.
Wizards. It's been the same for the Jazz. It's been the same for the Hornets. Like we don't know what you're doing here. We
Yeah.
just know you got this player, this player, this player. You're high on this player, but they either don't play, they only play a certain way. So there's got to be things that can be seen on the court. Like okay, Diego Dimon is showing he's going to be a great point guard in this league. Okay,
Yep.
Wolf is showing that he's going to be a good big man in this league. Michael Porter Jr. is showing the ability to be more than just a shooter. Cam Thomas is showing the ability to play make a little bit. Like there's just little things that each player that you're looking for, and if you can't find it or you don't see it, that's when you know you have your answer. Like all right, we got to move on. We got to find. And I wouldn't say that with the rookies because they're rookies, but with the older guys like Claxton, like honestly, I don't know why Claxton's still on the roster. He's too good
Hello,
to
that's
be on a
somebody that could
roster
have
of
got
teams where
value
you don't even know.
for
Like the
a
the
while
team is
ago,
so
bro.
bad that you don't
Like
even
he
know if
should
he's
have been
still a
a
good
he
player.
should have been a Los Angeles Laker by now, bro. They're looking for a big.
He could have been damn near anywhere for real.
Yo. But yeah,
But
everything that you said is what I was about to say as well. Like we on the same wavelength there. There this is what year 2 of a rebuild. Um or is it year 3? I don't know. Year
well,
2 of an actual rebuild
technically,
because
no, it
I
should
was
be three because
it should be 3, but I'm saying
no,
2
y'all traded
because
Mikal Bridges mid-season. So yeah,
yeah. So I'm
no,
saying
mid-season 2 years ago.
no. Oh, wait, traded for him or traded him to like New York?
Traded him to New York 2 seasons ago.
No, we traded him to New York last season. Beginning of last season.
Mid-season,
Not mid season, but beginning of
beginning
last
of last
season.
season. Okay, okay, okay,
Like it
okay.
was
So then
like late
I
off
would say year two
season.
then. Because y'all weren't really rebuilding when y'all
It
had
was
Mikal
off
Bridges. Because
season.
like,
No.
why would you rebuild him? Real, why would you rebuild around him?
I
And
mean,
then
I
even
think
last year, like
let's
y'all were
see, last
rebuilding,
year
but
we
y'all
got
didn't
our
even
pick
go
back.
like fully into that
I
because
said, cause we traded
y'all
Mikal
didn't have
Bridges
no
to get
draft
our pick back
assets. Yeah,
from Houston, and then to get a pick from. That's how we ended up with 5 picks, right?
yeah.
But yeah, so as far as Brooklyn goes, man, they need a sense of direction for sure. Like sense of direction, sense of identity. I think that's what this season is gonna be spent um figuring out for the most part. You as you mentioned, you got pieces like Cam and Clax. Dayron's been on the team for a while as well. Those guys have been essential pieces of the team for a while now. You got a lot of vets who don't really have a space in the league, but they're gonna get good burn this year too, based on the fact that they're vets that know how to play and they will see time on the floor. The 5 rookies. Um, I gotta find a nickname for them. I'm probably about to just call them the Brooklyn 5 or something like that. Bed-Stuy 5 or I don't know, something 5. But seeing what their places are on this team as well. Um, there's a lot of upside with them, especially a guy like Drake Powell, who's NBA ready in my opinion. Danny Wolf, who's NBA ready in my opinion as well too, based on his style of play compared to other bigs in the league and how like what direction the league is going. Um, as far as bigs go, Ben
Morale's got to stay
Serif.
high too.
I'm not mad at what I've seen from Ben Serif. I'm not mad at what I've seen from Ben Serif. There's potential there. Jaeger Dimon, potential there too. It's just he's dealing with plantar fasciitis at the moment, which is
It's not a fun
very
injury to
nagging
deal
to
with.
deal with.
It's like,
Uh,
well, I won't say it's like church, so, but it's one of the injuries that like you think it's gone away,
and then it
and
just
then you
appears
play a
again.
game and it's back, and it's
Yeah,
there for long. So
yeah,
it's kind of like a hamstring or quad injury. Like you just never know.
yeah.
Like muscle injuries or tendon injuries, just
But I say tendon, that's like damn near a nerve. Like
nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like I might have dealt with plantar fasciitis and ain't really
Probably.
probably like I remember one day I landed and felt like my foot ripped. Yeah.
The John
Well,
Sally.
I mean, hey, the man is signed under D Wade's brand, so maybe that'll help his feet. Maybe it's the shoes. But yeah, I just need them to have a sense of direction. That's that's what they're gonna need to succeed this year. Is a sense is direction. Direction from some Jordy Fernandez, direction from Sean Marks and Joe Tsai about what kind of team that they want to build and who they want to build around and how they're going to build around them. Or if you're bringing in pieces, bringing in whoever. We got this player, this player, this player. All right, we're going to bring this player in because I feel like this will work well. And I think they should prioritize building through the draft and not really going after free agents because they are 0 for 2 at that. But if you can find a good free agent at a good price that can fit in seamlessly and get you to that next level, I'm all for it as well. All right. Enough Nets talk for the day. Warriors. Trying to think, because they definitely did look impressive yesterday.
Steph healthy
Steph self,
because
yeah.
Steph got hurt in the playoffs last year. Jimmy Butler being aggressive, not being passive.
Jimmy Butler buying
Um,
in. I think
Jonathan
he's.
can make a
They
leap.
say he's bought in, but they said he was bought in Miami as well. And like, I don't believe that he lost his love for
Uh,
the game in Miami. Like, I don't know. Maybe
I
like
think he
it.
just,
I
I
think
think he was just tired of working hard. Well, not I don't want to say working hard,
not
but
working
like
hard, but like
being the top guy and having to be the
yeah,
guy that like literally leads the team
being
over the
dependent
hump
on so much, because
constantly.
like I mean,
Yes,
it's cool, but I get how people could get tired being dependent on it. It's like, bro, y'all need me for everything, bro. Like, really? Like, I can only do but so much. What can y'all do for me? Help me out. You know? And I mean, Jimmy got them the two finals, right? Both as an underdog seed. And it just seems like he got them at the wrong times. Um, I mean, he played against what? AD and LeBron in the bubble, who are on another level. And then you're playing against Nikola Jokic, who's MVP and going crazy.
he just played
Jamal
against better
Murray, who turns into
players,
a different player during the postseason.
even though he didn't really show up in the second finals in certain
Yeah,
games. So
yeah. But I mean, I get it.
the games
And
that
then
damn showed up, games that
those
gave
that
Vincent never
that
showed up.
second game, I'm about to say Gabe Vincent showed up in a lot of those games. You had Martin Twin. Forgot which one y'all had. I want to say
Caleb,
Cody. Oh, you had Caleb.
you
Caleb
damn
Martin.
shouldn't have Cody.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Cody been on the damn Hornets for
Hornets
so long.
forever. Yeah.
Like like they was both on the Hornets, and Cody was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just stay here." He's like, "All right, bet, keep your ass over there." Caleb been on damn what? The Heat, the Sixers, the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Now he's with us for like 3 years though, so he
Yeah.
got a bag too. Shout out
Y'all
Caleb
had
Martin. Shout out
Struce
both of them
too.
Martins.
Remember you had
Yep,
Struce during that
Struth,
series? Yeah.
Strucy.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so shout out Max Struess, man. Duncan
I'll say
Robinson.
for the Warriors, health is the big thing.
Shit,
Um
we had Cody Zeller playing minutes in the
I'll say
finals.
health and the youth development, man. They just re-signed Jonathan Kaminga. They got Brandon Podomzinski.
Mm-hmm.
Um
He looked good.
I
Who?
said his name wrong. AirPods.
Spajemski. I fucking said
Pazimski.
Brandon Podajemski.
Pazimski.
Just say pods or AirPods.
AirPods. That's what I just said. Yeah,
That way you
AirPods.
ain't got to sit on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say Steph being healthy, Jimmy being aggressive, Kaminga, growth, both physically and mentally.
Okay, now trying to make a
No
comeback.
damn thing.
They down 14 instead of being down 20. All right. Timberwolves.
Point guard.
Yes, desperately. Well, I don't want to say desperately, but they're starting Dante DiVincenzo, and Mike Conley is going to be a key piece of the rotation still. But Dante DiVincenzo is going to be the starting point guard to start the season.
Well, I think he's absolutely point guard. I think Dante's just going to be out there with, like, I think it's going to be a Case and Wallace type of thing. But like Case and Wallace plays the point guard per se, but
Yeah,
Shea's the point guard.
got it.
Like I don't see Dante coming down and like running offense because he tried to do some of that shit in the preseason. From some of the stuff I seen, Timberwolves fans were not happy with that shit. So I fully expected Ant to be playing mostly point guard, which I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of, but I don't think he should be the full time point guard because it takes away from what he can do well. So I would say even if they don't get a point guard, just get a secondary playmaker, secondary creator. Like I've been asking for them to do that for years, and they just haven't done it. Like I get, like, yeah, we got Ant, like, yeah, but who else do you have that you can rely on to go get you a bucket, but also create for somebody else? You really don't have it. Like Mike Conley was just feasting off of the shit to go bare, and when people stop that because they've been seeing it for the last 10 years, it's like, all right, now what do we do? All right, hopefully Julius Randle makes this tough midi or this tough step back three.
Mhm.
And then when he makes it, you're like, all right, shit, we good, we good. Like, no.
Mhm.
Like Jaden McDaniels has to be what he was in the second half of the season and a little bit more. Like he's got to average close to like 19 a game. And that might be a little much, but I feel like he can get to that. But even then, I don't see that meaning that he takes a step playmaking wise. So secondary creator slash playmaker is what the Timberwolves need.
Yeah, I would say a solid point guard and quality post production. Because you got the post pieces, they just got to produce. You saw how good Julius Randle was last year for them at times. Um, Need a full season of Julius at his best.
I agree with that.
Yeah. All right. Next team is Pelicans.
Zion healthy, Trey Murphy healthy. That's your
Yep.
best bet. I wish there was a spot for Jordan Hawkins to be able to like progress, but there's
Contribute.
just so many players over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's
real.
just too
Yeah.
many players. Like Herb Jones is really good.
Yep. They got a lot of
Jordan Poole
guards.
is going to be starting. They still
Yep.
got Jeremiah Fears that they
Yep.
just
They
drafted.
drafted.
DeJounte Murray will be back at some point. So
Yep.
it's going to be hard for Jordan Hawkins to be in there and get minutes. But yeah, I mean, it's literally just Zion and Trey Murphy they have to
Yeah.
because we don't know what we're going to get from DeJounte coming back from a torn Achilles. So
I'll say health and consistency, man. As much as I love Jordan Poole, the pool party be lit some days, the pool party be dead on other days. So,
it's fair.
all right, Memphis Grizzlies.
Ja healthy, secondary creator,
I
secondary
like it.
scorer. Well, not even secondary because I mean Jaren is a scorer too, but scores outside of Ja and Jaren. Like Santi Aldama, I think they can count on the score, but it's
Yeah,
like oh they're trapping Ja and they're making Jaren make the decision of who to kick out to or who to get a ball to, and then they got to make a decision. Who do you feel comfortable doing it? It's not Desmond Bain out there. Do you feel comfortable with Jalen Wells doing that? That's the question.
yeah,
Time will tell.
yep. Um, I'll say, shoot, even them finding their identity again in a sense. or find I guess a new
Yeah,
identity, being that
new
they don't
coach.
have the pieces that they once had with Desmond Bain and Dylan Brooks. Like they're not the same team that we know. They got new pieces. They got Zach Edey. They got Jalen Wells. You know, the younger players. They brought in Ty Jerome this offseason.
That's a
Um,
big piece.
I think that is a big piece as well too. Someone that can help you out on the wing. Someone that can space the floor for sure too.
Chill out, Pablo.
I need Ja to have a
Can't
great
bother
season.
looking at
Great healthy season for Ja.
facts.
Especially with the Ja threes he
Because
got out,
Jordan
bro.
slid down some
We need to see
rankings,
them on the
man.
courts.
Ja
Oh,
was
so
in
they
them
playing
conversations,
with
and he
Ja
ain't been in
name, bro.
conversations in a while.
They playing with Ja name, man. Like we had Allen Iverson break out his MVP trophy to throw a Ja Morant jersey on it, man. Like that happened in real time.
I mean, the only person you could blame is Ja.
Yes.
So I ain't gonna say they playing with his name. Like he played with his own name, and then he started getting hurt. That stuff I don't really care. Cause
Well, I
fuck
just
it.
felt like doing it
But
because we were talking about Ja.
okay, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. The stuff off the court was the
I'm about to
issue.
say
Like
I don't care about
once he's
that.
on the court, if he's on the court,
As long as he on
he's
the
got. I
court.
mean, he wasn't bad last year, but he wasn't Ja. So
Yeah.
he just gotta lock in. That's really it. The
Yeah.
talent's been there. We've always known that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We always
What?
do this shit when we up late game. Motherfuckers just drop the ball out of bounds.
Oh, is the Nets trying to come back? Is the Nets trying to be gritty and come back? Drake Powell with a strong layup?
Tell me that wasn't Jalen. Okay, let me think. The boy got 27 or 21.
Who that?
Dang.
Mm.
Wiggins. Damn, Wiggins. Boy, that's one of the nastiest shots right there. You shoot the three from the wing, hit the other side of the backboard.
Oh
Boy,
my
hell no.
gosh.
Nasty here. All right, who next?
Who's next? San Antonio Spurs.
Wemby healthy full season. De'Aaron healthy full season. Devin Vassell progression. Like not even progression, just consistent.
Yeah.
Consistency from Devin Vassell. Understanding of role and excelling in roles by Jeremy Sohan, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Keldon Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot, but it's a young team. So you do need a lot for you to be able to be at your best. Because if they can get all that, maybe a top 4 team in the West. Not gonna hold you. Because Wemby is that fucking good. Just saying. Like Wemby done climbed the ladder. And I ain't talking about figures. I'm talking about even passing players that you would think is ahead of
Yeah.
him. They are no longer ahead of him.
Yeah. He's definitely charting for real, for real. All right, Phoenix Suns. Or did we already say the Suns? I don't think we said the Suns.
Figure out what the core is going to be or what identity you want to have around that for the future.
I agree.
Is Jalen Green a part of your future?
Mm-hmm.
What is Ryan Dunn a part of the future?
Mm-hmm.
Who else? They got Mark Williams out there. Is he a part of the like you just want to know what guys is Mark no, not Mark Williams. Yeah, Mark Williams out there?
Mark
I know
Williams.
they got
Yeah, yeah. Mark Williams is in Phoenix. Yeah.
yeah, Mark Williams, Nick Richards, and then Kamal Malawas. Like obviously you want to see what you have in
Come on,
Malawas.
Miles is crazy against the Lakers. What I was in
But
preseason, but yeah.
I would say you're definitely looking around book to see what players are going to stick, what players you trust, what players you feel like are going to be a part or like a big part of that future and not just, oh, they're here. Like, okay, they're on the team. Like, okay, we know that this player is going to be a part of the future. Like, so we're building around book. He's a part of that. That's what they got to figure out this year.
No, false trying to fix. For the Suns, um, let's see. For the Suns, for Phoenix, I want to say, figure out their sense of identity, as well. You know, it's first year post KD, so you got Devin Booker leading the charge again. You got Dylan Brooks. You got Jalen Green. Just seeing what pieces work around Devin Booker as he be your elder statesman on this team, which is crazy to think about. Booker's in year 11.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. All right.
Like I remember Babyface Book at Kentucky.
Come on now. It was a killer. He was off the. He was coming off the bench on that squad too. Um, Hornets. I thought we talked. Did we talk about Hornets?
Figure out how to play real basketball.
Yes.
And I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. I'm not even gonna hold
Bro
you.
said the
Figure out
most.
how to play real basketball and keep LaMelo Ball on the floor.
Yes.
That's literally it. That's literally it. The mellow ball on the floor. Figure out how to play real basketball. This shit is not AAU. Obviously, we want to see the fun plays. We want to see LaMelo do some wild shit. But when the shit is in the half court and shit slows down, what's gonna happen? That's it.
Agreed. All right. Who else? Health. They had a lot of injuries last season, or had some big, not big, but like costly injuries last season with Brandon Miller and his wrist, LaMelo Ball. His injury history hasn't been the greatest.
Yeah.
And yeah. Um Health. I like how aggressive Conk and Nipples been. All right. Do we say Spurs?
Mhm.
Did we do Jazz? I don't think we did Jazz.
Nope. Is Ace Bailey your franchise player?
Yes.
Is Laurie Markkinen a part of your future, or is he somebody that you'll trade to get more young pieces or more
Mm-hmm.
draft picks? What do you do with Walker Kessler? Because for some reason they've had him on the trade block for 2 years, even though he's only in year three.
Mm-hmm.
Is Keontae George a part of your future? Is Isaiah Collier? I don't want to say are they a part of your future, but like, do you trust them? Not even do you trust them, but like for Keontae George, yes, is he a part of your future? Because I feel like they like what they have with Isaiah Collier just because he's a guy that like he's gonna play hard, he's gonna defend, and he might give you some things offensively. Keontae George is a player that's like he has the potential to be a good. Oh shit, he has the
What
potential to be a good
happened?
defender. They threw somebody threw it on Philly, and somebody tried to block this. I think it's Vito. Um, somebody tried to block him and finished him. Um, yeah, Keontae George, like he has the ability to be a good defender, but he hasn't done it yet in the NBA, and he's been a inconsistent shooter and scorer. And again, when you're an undersized guard and you're struggling to score, and that's really what you're known for, it's hard to be like, okay, like, yep, we got so and so, like we're good. Um, especially when you got guys like Bryce Sensabaugh
Mm-hmm.
and Isaiah Collier and players like that around. It's like, okay, we got some players here that we don't necessarily have to play, like have you be that starting point guard. So Keontae George solidified point guard spot. Ace Bailey, franchise player. Laurie Markin, figure out what you have there. Kyle Filipowski, progression. And Walker Kessler, figure out what you have there. Bryce Sensabaugh as well. I think Bryce Sensabaugh's got a really good season. By the
Yeah.
end of the year, a lot of people are going to know who he is.
Yes. The boy can score.
Great shooter. So then we haven't done Atlanta. since I'm looking at the name.
Atlanta.
Atlanta,
KP's health.
Jalen Johnson, build off of last year, absolutely kept Porzingis being healthy. Trae Young being able to play a little bit more off ball, using his gravity to the team's advantage.
Yeah.
Dyson Daniels potentially being a little bit better of a shooter. Probably not, but shit, if he can become a better shooter,
Yo, what up?
sky's the limit for him and the Hawks. Um, Oyeka Kongwu, is he the center of the future?
I don't think so.
Those are things you got to
I'm
figure out
still
this year.
recording, so I heard the garage come out.
But yeah, Jalen Johnson, Trae Young, Kongwu, Porzingis, Dyson Daniels. Those are the keys. But I don't know if I trust their bench. I got to see more. I like Nickel Alexander Walker, but I want to see what that bench looks like. Because Dyson Daniels has the ability to play that backup point guard too, and Trae Young still plays a lot of minutes, so it's not like he's on the pitch alone. So, Raptors, offensive identity, and their best players being healthy.
Yeah.
Really, the only one that's been healthy the last couple of years has been Scotty. Scotty has shown the ability to be one of the elite players in the league. Brandon Ingram, one of the top scorers in the league when he's healthy. Emmanuel quickly. We haven't really got to see what he is as a starting point guard. RJ Barrett has shown flashes over the years of being a really good scorer and also being a capable defender and good shooter. So it's really just figuring out how they all mesh together and if that's the core, and then building around that in terms of like, all right, Quickly's our point guard, RG's our two, Brandon Ingram's our three, Hurdle's our five, Scotty's our four. All right, what's the bench look like? Jamal Shed, players like that. So that's what I'm looking at. Health and just figuring out what the offense looks like.
Yeah, for the Raptors. Hopefully, yeah, Brandon. What's one called? Oh, what's his name?
And
Ingram. I don't know why I forgot that. Brandon Ingram healthy. Scotty Barnes healthy. Scotty Barnes playing at a high level. Grady Dick playing at a high level. Grady Dick healthy. Um, I'm interested in seeing how Colin Murray Boyles looks
I
on that
trust
squad.
Bonji too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean they got. That's always been a team that's always had some like big wings. You know, like guys that I don't know, not tweeners, but just they have a lot of size and have guys that can play a lot of positions and can move around. So that's just something that they've been. That's kind of been like Raptors' brand of basketball, man. Just tall wings.
Facts.
All right. What team you got next? Sixers. Health.
Joel Embiid healthy. Paul
Jerry
George playing
McCain
way better than
healthy.
he did last year. Joel McCain healthy. Tyrese Maxey continue to get better. VJ Edgecombe prove himself as a consistent, legitimate piece on this team. And this team is contending. I won't lie to you. This team is contending if all of those things work. But all those things have to come to fruition for that to happen. So we'll see.
Yep. All right. The Pacers.
Andrew Nimhart, progression. Benedict Mather, figuring out what kind of player he is.
Yep.
Figuring out who your center is, or if you're going to try to draft one or get one via trade or free agency over the next 7 to 8 months as Tyrese Halliburton works his way back for next season. It's really just seeing what you have for next season. So be Toppin a part of your future. Is Benedict Mather a part of your future? I think Nimhart is solidified. Siakam is solidified, but there's still some questions around I think Neesmith is also solidified. So there's some questions around like, all right, how do we feel about certain players on this team, and what can they do to prove themselves? Damn, he dunked that. So like it went out of bounds or like an air box, bro. Why do we always do this? We be up 9, and then all of a sudden we down 2. Sheesh. But yeah, that's what I got for uh what's that?
Pacers. That was the last thing we talked about.
Pacers. Pacers, yeah.
All right. Yeah, definitely progression from those guys. I think that's something that they should focus on as far as the season goes. They just re-signed Aaron Neesmith. Well, gave Aaron Neesmith an extension. Um, I was either what today or yesterday. Out Pete. Um,
Yesterday.
yeah.
They gave a lot of
Um,
extensions out yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
They got a good young core around Hallie. Like they're a good team. Um, and
Yeah.
they really felt really confident about winning that game 7. I mean, it was up in the air. It was up in the air until it wasn't.
Which was
But yeah. But all right, next team, the Los Angeles Clippers.
Kawhi healthy, Bradley Beal healthy, James Harden showing up in closeout games. Jukebox continuing on his season last year where he was top 10 center in the league. Chris Paul. I don't really know what you're gonna get from Chris Paul, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, that's really it. It's just hoping that the older players are healthy in the playoffs. That's your best bet. And
Yeah,
hoping
you
that they
gotta
all
go
mesh
all in
together well.
with this old movement you got going on, man. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, Brooke Lopez, Chris Paul as a good chunk of your team. That'll be seeing a good chunk of your minutes. We'll see how that looks tonight in a little bit as their game starts at 10. But yeah. Oh no, actually the game started now already. It started at 9. I'm tripping. Because I was peeping, trying to figure out all the teams, and I was looking at the scoreboard, and yeah, the game started already. All right, but they gotta go all in on this, and it's gotta work. This is a 1 year thing. Like it has to work, or not. Everybody's dispersing. I mean, Chris Paul's already retiring at the end of the
Honestly.
season, or is gearing up to
Mhm.
retire at the end of the season. You know, um,
You don't know what's gonna happen with Kawhi.
this whole Kawhi situation with aspiration. It's getting strange.
Well, I almost said something.
Don't know how
I
long Harden wants to be there, but
can't
I
say
feel
it.
like Harden will play out the rest of his career in Los Angeles. Um,
Yeah. He not leaving.
Bill,
And they gave him back.
Bill chasing a check. So
Boy,
yeah,
Bill might be Bill could end up getting traded before the season over type shit. Like
yeah, yeah. I don't see him being like a big focal point on his team at all. He's just there. It's where he ended up. All right. Other teams. Did we? I don't think we talked about the Lakers yet. They need a
we did
big man.
like we kind of gave theirs. We kind of gave theirs when we were talking about
We were
their
talking
game.
about the game, but
But
they
yeah,
need a big man. They need a for sure big man. It ain't DeAndre Ayton. They need a
damn, after
big
one
man.
game.
After one game, I'm right there with Kenny Beecham. They need a big man,
That man said
not a center,
he said
a
my
big man.
grandma said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, so don't say nothing at all. He said all I'm gonna say is Aiden. I said damn. I said yeah, he
I'm
was
like they need a
that's nasty.
dominant force. Man, like go get Jalen Duren or somebody out there, bro. Like go. But see, that's messing up what they
Pistons
got
not
over
giving him up.
in Detroit. Pistons not giving no
He ain't
no.
messing that up because they gonna say hell no. He ain't messing shit up.
They ain't giving up Jalen Duren.
They better off asking for like Isaiah Stewart or some shit.
Man,
Good luck.
better see what Andre Drummond doing these days. Then again, no, he was already on the
Now you
team. I'm
tweaking.
tripping. I'm
You
tripping.
tweaking
What am
now.
I talking about?
His old
Nah,
ass
but
ain't gonna be.
maybe
He he is not the center for
I'm trying to
Luca.
think.
Luca need
I'm
a
trying
rim runner,
I'm trying to think of
shot
who
blocker, lob catcher.
would they trade in exchange
Damn.
for
Oh,
Nick
quick.
Claxton.
That'd have been tough.
Because I think Nick Claxton could work out there, right? I think Nick Claxton can be a guy that can work out in LA. But
It depends on who you playing though,
who they
because you
want to
can't play him
get?
with Vanderbilt
Who do I think we
because
want
neither
back?
one of them can shoot.
Give me Dalton Connect for whatchamacallit for Nick Claxton.
They probably give that up. They gave him up for Mark Williams.
Exactly.
So y'all probably try to get more because y'all probably assume that Nick
That's
Claxton's
another
more
that's another
valuable.
bucket getter too.
Yeah, you just need more of those, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I might
Just
go
more
make that.
guys that just
I,
don't
I
swing
might
the
just go
rock.
make that happen on 2K when we get off of here. See how that
Yeah,
plays out.
y'all ain't winning shit.
See how that plays out. Man, look, I'm gonna bring the Nets a championship this year on 2K. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it. Now that the team is updated with the regular with the actual roster. I'm gonna play GM. All right. Felt like the Chicago Bulls. I'm trying to think of teams at this point. Chicago Bulls, what do they need?
Sheesh.
I said development in their young players.
Montas Buzelis, big
Yes.
year. I can
Yeah,
see it.
I can see it too.
Kobe White continue. I would assume will
Kyle
continue.
Strumus, my dog, he's good.
Josh Giddey continue. Outside of that, see what you got. Noah Singay. I can't really get too much, bro. I'm sorry. It's boy, that weak
Boy,
ass
he
shit from Patrick
sauced
Williams, man.
up
That's just
Zion,
crazy.
boy. I love these jerseys
That's all
too.
follow. They got a foul.
Mm, mm. Sauce that man. All right.
Whoa.
Did we say Detroit?
No, actually.
Detroit. What do they need to get to that next
Cade
level?
continue to get better.
Yup.
SR Thompson, fully healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Ivey, healthy,
Jaden Ivey
please.
healthy. Yes. Jaden Ivey's a dog.
Jalen Duran, aggression.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do that 3-point shooting that Millie Beasley did last. Somebody got to. I don't know if they have anybody on that replicate what Dennis Schroeder did last year. If Jaden Ivey is hurt,
Ooh.
so that's what's going to come down to for me.
Yeah. They
They
gotta
need
find some way.
secondary options in terms of
Yeah.
perimeter scoring and creation.
They gotta find some way to build off of what they had last year. They gotta make it back to the playoffs. Um,
He's got hit in the head, no foul.
Washington Wizards.
Wizards, Bub Carrington, Trey Johnson,
Yeah.
Keyshawn George,
Yeah.
Bilal Coulibaly, Alex Sarr.
Yeah. The Frenchman.
Figure out which players are part of your core, a part of your future. I feel like there's a player I missed in there too. Trey Johnson, Bucket, Keyshawn George, Bilal
Johnny
Coulibaly, Alex
Davis.
Sarr. Boy, he's not on that squad now. There's just no way. He's so ass. And I don't even say that about players. He's
I
just cheeks, bro.
know.
I believed him, bro. He's cheeks.
Bro, I
Corey
remember
Kisper's
he
still
had
out
that.
there.
Listen, I remember he had that Taco Bell commercial of him getting drafted, and I was like tripping, thinking, I'm like, all right, yeah, this is
Bro,
like,
I'm on
I
Wizards
thought
Twitter
this
because
was
I'm
just
a
a,
Commanders fan.
yeah,
He do.
yeah,
He do.
but
He
no,
don't even get no talk on this shit.
I
I'm
said
sorry.
that. Okay, all right, I'll chill then. All right, Charlotte Hornets. When we talk Charlotte Hornets, what teams did we not
Yeah.
do? I don't think we did. No, we did the Jazz. I don't think we
Mhm.
did the Kings. They got Russell Westbrook now. They got all the LA kids: Russell Westbrook, Zach Levine. Well, no, Zach Levine's from Seattle. I'm tripping. He went to UCLA.
So he moved away. So he was there. Damn, what the hell? Niggas fight?
Oh shoot, yeah, you got Zach Levine and Westbrook, UCLA kids. You got DeMar DeRozan, LA guy, went to USC. I'm glad D Rose came home. You ain't deserve him neither.
Oh man.
What the boy got
Um,
to do to light the beam this season?
they honestly, I got love for the Kings
Mm-hmm.
more as an organization and like a fan base
Mm.
than the players that they currently have on the team. And that's not a disrespect to DeMar DeRozan, exactly, because I got love for them too. And
Mm-hmm.
Sabonis, but they not doing shit. And I'm sorry. This is the Bulls with Sabonis.
The Bulls was a
Like
bonus,
there
man.
is no best case scenario for this team, bro. I'm sorry. There's no best case scenario.
Zach
Best
Levine and
case
DeMar
scenario, they're a
DeRozan
fun
ticket
watch every
centers
night.
dropping 30.
Hey, best case scenario, they're a fun watch. That's all I got for them. Respectfully. Y'all better lock this shit up, man.
All right. What
Lock that shit
else?
up. Lock that shit up. Lock that up. Lock that up.
What else? Who
Rebound.
else?
I gave up the offensive
Talk
rebound,
LA
bro.
teams. We talk New York teams. Don't think we talk all the Texas teams. What does Dallas got to do? They got Cooper Flag. They got Klay Thompson again. AD full season. Kyrie later on in the season. He's projected to come back January. Um, trying to think of who else is on that. Oh, Derek Lively, of course.
AD healthy.
PG
AD
Washington, not
healthy.
PG,
Kyrie get
PJ
healthy.
Washington.
Klay Thompson, elite 3-point shooting. That's what you need.
Yeah, I
Everything
think
else is an
Cooper
added
Flag has a
bonus.
chance to really have an impact on his team right away. I mean, this is a great team for him to like just fall into.
Oh, I think that's a gift. That's why I didn't send him.
You said what?
He that damn good. I think that's a given. That's why I didn't say anything. I think
Yeah,
he's that damn good.
yeah.
We already
I
know what the
mean,
hell he gonna do.
he's a great playmaker, great shot creator, great scorer. So,
We got that boy playing point guard.
I mean, hey, rightfully so.
It's young
To start
Giannis.
the season,
Just a
yeah,
kid. Just
yeah,
a kid did it with Giannis.
yeah.
Now look at Giannis. I ain't saying Cooper Flag gonna be Giannis. Shit. Nah, let me chill. That's crazy. Hell nah, chill. 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 Giannis is like top 20. Stop that shit.
Ooh, who's to say Cooper Flag can't be top 20? The boy only 18.
He
He
ain't
ain't even
played an
19
NBA
yet.
game yet.
He ain't even
He about to
18.
lace him up.
He ain't even
He about to tip
19
off
yet.
in like probably like 2-3 minutes.
He ain't even 19 yet.
So?
And he's doing a lot of things
So?
better than a lot of
It's a lot of motherfuckers
guys.
that came in dumb early. Anthony Simons came in super young. He ain't on no trajectory.
Okay, well,
We
who else
talking
came
about,
in
bro?
super young?
Shane Sharp came
LeBron
in real
James.
young.
Who else came in super young? Kobe Bryant. Just saying. Just saying.
Kwame Brown
That's Kwame Brown.
came in real young.
Okay. Was Kwame Brown National Player of the Year?
He didn't play in high school, did he? Or did he go to college?
No, he came straight out of high school. Cooper Flag could have came straight out of high
Then how the
school.
fuck was he going National Player of the Year?
All right, was Kwame Brown as a
Sorry,
high
now you
schooler?
tweaking.
As a high schooler, was Kwame Brown as a high schooler on a select team?
I don't know, bro. That was like 2000.
On a select team. Was he on a select team?
You said, was he a what?
On the select
What?
team.
Did they even have a select team back then?
I don't know. They had some kind of team.
He wasn't Shaq,
They had
so
some
no,
kind
he
of
probably
team
wasn't.
because Bobby Hurley and Chris Webber beat the Dream Team. So yeah, they had a select team. They had to have a select team.
Yeah, but I'm saying they weren't getting dudes from high school back then.
Mm,
Even if Braun was back, they wasn't getting Braun either.
mm. Oh my
VJ
gosh,
comes out
this
30.
man P, bro. VJ dropped 30. That boy VJ has come different, man. It's a killer right there. Cold-blooded kid. All right, I think we went through all the teams. Then
I
again, I
think
don't
that's
know.
everything. If it's not, we'll listen back and we'll get him the teams next week.
No, we won't because they weren't important enough to be talked about this week.
All right. See, hey, that's Bryce. That's hating on other people's teams. That's not me. All right. Let's see y'all. But I'm pretty sure we hit
If you
everything.
talking to me about stuff I ain't really even talk. I really ain't even pay attention to because I was on here. I ain't get to sit down and watch. I'll probably rewatch and provide my thoughts later. But
DJ is going back to be like that, bro.
we're getting here.
Listen, we talk about the Spurs, we talk about the Hawks.
That's another guy
Blazers.
I wish I
We
drafted.
didn't talk about the Blazers. I'll say something about the Blazers real quick. The Blazers, Young Hansen. I want to see what he got.
He tough.
Yeni Abdia, potentially all-star season. Shade Sharp, healthy, consistent. Scoop, anything. Can we get anything consistent? Please.
I'm playing against
Tamani
VJ
Camara,
Edgecombe in fantasy,
keeping a great
man.
defender.
Now,
Continue being a great defender. Trade Jeremy Grant, get his ass out of there. Donovan McClingan, what we got from you? Yeah. That's the rest, I think. But that's all I got for tonight. I don't know about my boy Bryce, but he been locked into his phone for a good chunk of this. So
so I'm trying
go
to
ahead and
think
just
of other teams. We talked about the Sixers, talked about the Raptors, talked about the Celtics, talked about the Grizzlies, talked about the Pelicans, talked about the Hornets, talked about the Wizards, talked about the Magic, Mavericks, talked about Detroit. We talked about I already said Orlando. Did we talk about Houston? I don't think we talked about Houston. We talked about Houston earlier in the
we
show.
did we can say point guard.
You did. We talked about Philly, talked about Brooklyn, New York, LA, and LA.
Nuggets.
Nuggets. Wow. Okay, there we go. I think that might be the last team.
You need Jokic to be the best player in the world, which is easy.
Cam Johnson on that
You need
team is
Jamal
going
Murray to get
to
back
help them
to
out big
past Jamal
time.
Murray.
It
I
increases their
agree.
depth. It helps them out. He's a good
Jokic be the
two-way
best player in the
guy.
world. Jamal Murray be Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon be Aaron Gordon. You'll win the championship. Christian Brown, progression. That's good. Everybody has a thing. He was Detroit just not to Magic Cavs. That's it. This niggas Pistons, Rockets, Spurs, Pelicans. Yeah, we did every other team.
Nuts and
Pelicans was
go.
or
Alpha
Nuggets were the last
82. I
team
look
that
at
did.
you like this shit gravy. Also, this weird. We ain't supposed to be here. Since be here. All right. I don't think I have anything else to add. Next
I
up.
do not.
Let's go off 82. I look at you like this shit gravy. But
Hey,
outside of that,
shout out to the NBA.
shout out
Shout
to the
out to
NBA.
women's college basketball.
Yes.
It's a lot going on. I can't wait.
Shout out to men's college basketball too. Cam Boozer dropping 33 in his debut.
And the
Crazy.
whole I probably watched that much. That's probably the best one I should. It's just really honest. Just being honest. Might watch Kentucky games. That's it. If
Word.
I see some players that I like, I watch those players, but I won't be so locked in, bro. it's not gonna be enough days. It's not gonna be enough time in the day for me to watch men's college basketball. People all watch NBA, women's college, and wrestling, and tennis. It's just not like I gotta pick one. Somebody got to get pause. Never mind. I ain't about to finish that. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all.
Dang, VJ
Appreciate y'all for
becomes the
tapping in.
first player this century to total 30 points in his career debut. Previously, Lamar Odom with 30 points in 1999. It's tough.
It's a PG starting spot. No, I'm just kidding. Let's play the team.
But no, I mean, last time we saw Philadelphia rookie have a career night, game one.
Oh my god! All right, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. I can't have a callback to our guy Michael Carter Williams.
Y'all have a good night, yeah.
Just saying. Philly might have another one. Another good rookie. I'll say that. VJ is tough. VJ's game is a lot different than Michael Carter Williams' game, and I see he could definitely. I'm gonna go back and watch all of this stuff after this episode, but um, seeing how he was at Baylor, I know he can be a pretty dynamic player to put alongside Maxey and Embiid. So Philly got one. I said it during the draft. They got one. The rich get richer. You know what I'm saying? They got a team with multiple All Stars already. They just bring them future All Stars into the fold because they were unhealthy for a season. It's literally it. Anyways, man, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Hoodie and Headband Podcast Show. Stay tuned for what we got coming from our social media channels. I got a new, well, not even a new, but a returning of a segment in a different format,
Design format.
platform, all that. Oh, okay. OG Anunoby hit a dagger. But yeah, let me go watch these 10 o'clock games. So thank y'all for tuning in. See you next week.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, I'm about to do the